Half of the world's rainforests have already disappeared. Every species that goes extinct is a library of knowledge we will never read. But here's the good news, we can fix this. Hello everyone, welcome back to my Science Diaries. Today we are going to learn about saving rainforest. We will understand why forests are cut, how it harms the nature, and how we can save rainforest. By the end of this lesson, you will understand why people cut forests and what steps can be taken to protect them. Before starting the lesson, let us see what a rainforest is. Rainforests are incredibly dense, lush forests characterized by the high rainfall and the staggering diversity of plants and animal life. They are often called the lungs of planet because they play critical role in absorbing carbon dioxide and producing oxygens. Typically, rainforests are divided into the two main types: tropical rainforest and temperate rainforest. Tropical rainforests located near the equator, like the Amazon or the Congo Basin, they are warm and humid year round. Temperate rainforests found in cooler and coastal area like Pacific Northwest in the US and a part of New Zealand. They have distinct seasons but still receive massive amount of rains. To understand how a rainforest functions, it helps to look at its vertical layers. Each layer is distinct world with its own ecosystem. So let's try to understand the layers of rainforest. One is emergent layer, the tallest tree up to the 200 feet that walk above the rest of the canopy. Another is canopy, a thick roof of foliage that block most sunlight from reaching the ground. This is where most rainforest animals live. Next is understory, a low light area beneath the canopy with large leaved plants that thrive in the shade. The next is forest floor, the dark humid ground where the decomposition happens rapidly. Very few plants grow here due to the lack of sun. So now the question is, why do rainforests matter so much? Let's try to understand this through few points. Biodiversity, though they cover less than 6% of Earth's land surface, they house more than 50% of world's plant and animal species. Number two, climate regulations. They act as a massive thermostat for the planet, helping to regulate the global weather pattern and the water cycle. Number three, medicines. A huge percentage of modern medicines, like those used to treat malaria or heart disease, are derived from the rainforest plant. Next is fresh water. Rainforests act as a natural filter, keeping rivers clean and flowing. The rainfall in tropical rainforest is often so thick and the canopy so dense that it can take 10 minutes for a single raindrop to travel from the top of the tree to the forest floor. Isn't that interesting? Okay, when we talk about why rainforests are important, it's also important to know that cutting them down can cause landslides. So let's see how removing trees can lead to these natural disasters. Heavy rains washed the hillside onto this road, elsewhere whole village have been buried in the mud. Disasters like this are common where lots of trees are cut down or burnt. This deforestation weakens the hillside. So, landslide is the downward movement of rocks, soil, and debris caused when a slope becomes unstable. It is typically triggered by the factors like heavy rain, earthquake, or deforestation, which allow gravity to pull the earth down. Tree roots act like a giant net, means huge net. They hold the soil in place, and at the same time, their leaves shelter the soil from strong sunlight and heavy rains. When the tree have gone, heat heat makes the bare soil dry and loose, and then wind and rains can carry it away. So when trees are removed, soil becomes dry and loose. Wind and rains easily carry the soil away, and this causes the landslide. So next is, what is deforestation? Deforestation means removal of trees from the forest. People remove trees for many reasons. The reasons for deforestation. Why do people cut trees? Trees are removed to make space to grow food crops, to keep farm animals, to remove metals or oil or coils, for food use as a fuel or building materials, to grow crops to sell to the other countries, to grow biofuels and to build roads and houses. But let us understand what effect deforestation has on our environment due to cutting tree like this. Clearing forests like this damages the environment. Plants and animals lose their habitats. People lose food and fuel. Climate becomes hotter and windier. Soil becomes loose and is washed away. Rivers fill the soil, causing floods. Now let's see how deforestation affects on the climate. Tree removes the carbon dioxide from the air during photosynthesis. When trees are cut, less carbon dioxide is removed, global warming increases, and the climate change becomes worse. So now the question arises, how can we reverse that impact? In forests that are managed to be sustainable, trees are planted to replace the ones that are cut down, but less than 10% of rainforests are managed like this. Rising food and fuel prices make it more likely that forests will be cleared to grow crops. So we can solve this problem by making forests more valuable, sustainable forest by planting more trees. Saving tropical forest is an international responsibility. Countries with rainforests need help to protect them. Forests must be made valuable to the local people. So, as I told you, saving tropical rainforest is an international responsibility. The countries with no forest of their own can help to save the tropical forest. They need to make them more valuable to the people who live in them and the countries that own them. These are some of the things that government and charity are trying to do to encourage the tourists to visit the jungle and to provide the local employment. By harvesting the rainforest products such as fruit and nuts for export, by preventing poaching and illegal logging by outsider. Illegal logging means the activity or business of felling trees and cutting and preparing timber from them. Pay people to plant tree on land that is unsuitable for crops. Encourage the wealthy people to buy trees and protect them. So sustainable forest can provide a lot of work. Local peoples are employed to cut down trees for sale and plant new ones. The tourists spend money in the area. If countries can earn enough from the forest, they can afford to save them to benefit the rest of the world. Wealthy countries can help by using fewer resources. They can limit the population growth, reuse and recycle materials, use energy more efficiently, and make farming more efficient. So, less fuel is needed for the energy and less land is needed for the crops. Reducing our use of resources also cut the amount of energy needed to make things and reduces the pollution also. So, tiny heroes, let's remember our magic words reduce, reuse, and recycle. We have learned that our planet does not have a reset button, but it does have the three R's. Remember, reducing is our first choice, reusing is our creative choice, and recycling is our last resort. Your mission today is to find one thing in your house that you can reuse instead of throwing away. Let's turn our knowledge into the action. So, when we use less, play with our toys longer, and use the right bins, we make the earth very happy. So, who is ready to be a planet protector today? Please write in comment. So, reusing and recycling reduces the waste, saves energy, reduces the pollution, and reduces need to cut forest. In summary, the high biodiversity of the rainforest makes it one of the most vital biome on the earth. From the canopy to the forest floor, every layer plays a role in the water cycle and carbon sequestrations. Means uh, storage of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere or capturing carbon dioxide, you can say. As we finish our study, consider this: we lost an area of rainforest the size of a football pitch every few seconds. Our job is to understand this ecosystem so we can better advocate for their protection. Keep studying, stay curious, and I will see you in the next lesson. If you like this lesson, please like, share, and subscribe. And let's protect our forest and our future too. So, we learned that rainforests are very important for life on Earth. Now, think about this: what will happen if rainforests disappear from the Earth? Please write your answer in the comment box.